A Course in Miracles, Workbook for Students, Lesson 195, Love is the Way I Walk in Gratitude. Before we continue with the lesson, let us do the prayer from A Course in Miracles. I am here only to be truly helpful. I am here to represent Him who sent me. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do because He who sent me will direct me. I am content to be wherever He wishes, knowing He goes there with me. I will be healed as I let Him teach me to heal. Gratitude is a lesson hard to learn for those who look upon the world amiss. The most that they can do is to see themselves as better off than others, and they try to be content because another seems to suffer more than they. In fact, it's the most beautiful definition of gratitude that I've come across, that is as explained in this particular lesson. Because generally, the worldly way of looking at gratitude is something to be grateful for when you have something that others don't have or others lack. Whereas here in the very first paragraph, Jesus says, "How pitiful and depreciating are such thoughts! For who has cause for thanks while others have less cause, and who could suffer less because he sees another suffer more? Your gratitude is due to Him alone who made all cause of sorrow disappear throughout the world." So, first of all, gratitude is to God because God gives everyone equally. There is no distinction. No, even the sun, it shines on every places equally. So the air, like it flows everywhere equally, so also God. And generally we think of, like, suppose we have some benefits, we get a new house, we get a new car, we get a new degree, we think we are grateful, or we should have gratitude. But that is not the reason for gratitude, that you have something which others lack. Because again in this lesson Christ continues, love makes no comparisons. You do not offer God your gratitude because your brother is more slave than you, nor could you sanely be enraged if he seems freer. Love makes no comparisons, and gratitude can only be sincere if it be joined to love. So, gratitude joined to love is the only gratitude. We offer thanks to God our Father that in us all things will find their freedom. It will never be that some are loosed while others still are bound, for who can bargain in the name of love? Therefore, give thanks, but in sincerity, and let your gratitude make room for all who will escape with you, the sick, the weak, the needy and afraid, and those who mourn a seeming loss or feel apparent pain, those who suffer cold or hunger or walk the way of hatred and path of death. All these go with you. In fact, he's trying to tell us that nobody is separate. Everybody is part of us. So we can have gratitude for God unless and until we have that equal feeling, equal love, equal sense, equal gratitude, or equal worship. That is really the worship, that is really the gratitude. That is what he's trying to explain here. We thank our Father for one thing alone, that we are separate from no living thing and therefore one with Him, and we rejoice that no exceptions ever can be made which would reduce our wholeness, nor impair or change our function to complete the one who is Himself completion. We give thanks for every living thing, for otherwise we offer thanks for nothing, and we fail to recognize the gifts of God to us. So here is the meaning of gratitude. It cannot be explained. I'm just sometimes unable to get out the words for the immense feeling that this particular theme arouses in us. Love is the way I walk in gratitude. Walking in gratitude is the way of love. And when your forgiveness is complete, you will have total gratitude, for you will see that everything has earned the right to love by being loved, and even as yourself. Today we learn to think of gratitude in place of anger, malice, and revenge. We have been given everything. If we refuse to recognize it, we are not entitled, therefore, to our bitterness. Gratitude becomes the single thought we substitute for our insane perceptions, that is, of bitterness, etc., or self perception, where we are being pushed around unnecessarily. So to remove all those feelings also is a beautiful sense of gratitude. God has cared for us and calls us his son. Can anything be more than this? Oh, how beautiful it is explained. I've never seen the definition, gratitude being defined with so much love. Our gratitude will pave the way to him and shorten our learning time by more than you could ever dream of. For gratitude is but an aspect of the love which is the source of all creation. And the ending is so gentle and beautiful. God give thanks to you, his son, for being what you are, his own completion and the source of love along with him. There is no judgment, just for being what you are. You should be thankful to God, and that is really gratitude. Your gratitude to him is one with his to you, for love can walk no road except the way of gratitude, and thus we go who walk the way to God.